What are you saying? It's your boy Z,
It's your boy Hamza.
and you're here for our first ever live reaction of,
Dr. Stone.
yes, Dr. Stone episode 6. Yes, so basically, we already started watching Dr. Stone way before we started doing reactions, and we've caught up with our Fire Force episodes now. They haven't all been released, but we have caught up, and we thought, you know what, let's start with Dr. Stone now. It is proper interesting. It's completely different to any other anime that any of us have actually
Very
watched.
interesting.
So it'll be a sick thing to react to, and I'm pretty sure you guys would like reactions for Dr. Stone as well. If you do enjoy our content, please like, please subscribe, comment. Quick recap. So from what we remember, we watched it like two weeks ago. So what's his name? Senku actually saved himself from Tarzan looking brother Tsukasa, I think that's his name. He whacked him on the back of the neck, but he kept a little bit of his neck petrified. I think that's what they call it, petrified, and that basically saved him from having that sort of impact and him just being knocked out cold. Then you got the big brawny brother who, with his chick, used gunpowder and a big rock to like throw this guy off his levels, and they end up saving Senku and depetrifying him, and we're still yet to see what happens now. So let's start the video. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Monkeys.
And nosy ass monkeys. So they're showing him alive and well. So he must have got up since then.
No, all this is him when he's like before.
Oh, yeah, this is a flashback. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a flashback.
I made him wake up. Last episode.
He probably looks like Gohan or something right now, innit?
Yeah.
Got a bit that Itachi going on.
That's the main question right now.
Oh yeah, someone who believes completely in science, innit? Why is it like a giant mushroom?
This is annoying.
That's interesting. Why swallows? Analysis.
The hell? The fuck? I barely understood any of that, you know.
It went straight over my head.
Same.
All you know is this guy's just sick with his analysis, his analytical skills. Smelling nitric acid. This is the beginning of his experiments.
Coincidentally, he was right next to a cave that dropped nitric acid.
Yeah, he marked where his body was depetrified, didn't it?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he's coincidentally got right next to a thing. That's right next to his body. What the?
Yeah, he looks sick. Like, nasty sick.
Oh shit, oh yeah.
What? Oh my god, this guy.
Bruv, I'm so baffled. How is he? How's he bringing
So wait, hold on, that means that the energy was converted from something in the stone that I was consuming in order to use my brain.
This is mind-boggling me.
Yeah, he tried to get licked before his little experiment.
No, I swear he needs alcohol. He needed alcohol, remember? They mentioned it. They got it from grapes, remember?
That's where the E equals MC squared came from on his top. Acting like he would have forgot it anyway. Guy's a genius. I like this. They're basically back-to-backing their experience under Stone. Well, stoned. I do really like the cracks in their faces and on their bodies. It looks quite cool. Like tattoos you get from Jump Force.
The guys implemented fear into these little sorts. So.
Let's get 10 billion points. We've established that's his favourite number. Linguo!
Oh, that's the opening. Oh, what?
Man, that opening is
Why
hella
did it
late.
come 9 minutes late?
It's almost like they knew we hadn't watched the anime in God knows how long. So like, you know what, let's warm them up before the opening.
Yeah, we haven't watched it in so long. What's the Borny guy's name again?
Taiju.
And her?
Well, I don't even know, bro.
I don't know. When are we gonna get new people coming? I want more people to come. Oh, he looks sick.
Oh,
Who's
who's this psycho looking brother? Reminded me of Morning Whoa. Who's this blonde thing? And the guy got a turtle on his back. Oh, rivalry between two geniuses.
What do you mean?
Do you see that caveman looking genius and then you got Senku
I didn't
in
cross.
the opening?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's true though, man.
You can tell they're going to be of a, I don't know if I can say similar intelligence, but they're going to have that.
Senku's gonna destroy him, bro. Look at this
I
smart.
don't know. They wouldn't have given him so much attention next to Senku otherwise. Two nations of the Stone World. Hold on, I just realised that.
Senku's my favourite character.
Two nations. Baby, bend over, let me break your back.
She is Sakura, bro. But you know she was used.
That's not what friends do. Yeah, Rocket. He's gonna go bellied up.
What? Interesting. That's where the title comes from, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder who the Doctor is. I think there's I don't know.
That's what they're saying, isn't it? The stone is their doctor, basically.
The person that actually made it happen. I think there's someone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think it was someone.
Was it?
That's the Doctor. Pretty sure that's different.
A shattered corpse.
Yeah, the stone just crumbled, didn't it?
Oh, I was thinking like
Didn't
body pieces,
explode into
body parts everywhere.
One place where arts and crafts will ever come handy in life, innit?
I hate when you do that, man. What's he whispering in the ear? Oh, he's expecting some craziness from her.
Knew that was a
He's holding it the most he ever will in this whole series. Double agents. They're gonna move like double agents now, innit? This guy's so upfront with it. It's like, you guys are dumb, just leave it to me.
It's like a game. Yeah, look.
Yeah, like I could come up with the robots, bro.
Here comes a new lesson, wow.
Mm.
New characters. Oh, Reese. Reese against time.
That's a big chance.
This is interesting.
The group is now disbanded.
Oh,
He looks kind of sick like that. For a nerd, it's pretty bossy.
he's gonna clock something.
Huh?
Clock something.
Thank you! Hell idiot!
Vivian, that
Word. That's that
Exactly.
signature.
If he does it, that has to be. Bro, this is One Piece.
Word.
What the fuck? Weird timings.
Yeah. The beast. It's the machine.
He is here.
Bro, this guy's got observation hockey.
Could be them two.
And I said the
Or a
one.
new character.
This new character. Ooh. Looks like
Ooh.
a Pokemon.
I know, that's what I was thinking. She's really weird. She looks like a cat or something, bro. Oh, what the?
She's on beat. She's on crud.
She's strong.
And she's got a nicely carved knife as well. Look at his. she's on shit right
Oh,
there.
bro. She's not phased, bro.
She's not ready. She's not ready.
No, I think she's strong though, but like,
No, but he's playing her, man. Easy. Oh, he's been pushed. He's been pushed. That explains the young face.
hoorah.
Yes.
This is gonna work in his favor because
Yes.
now he's gonna be allied with her, innit? So sorry, to. Oh, no,
come on.
That's bullshit, that one.
Ah, okay. She's not. She's like completely different people.
Bro, this is so technical, innit? What the f... Bitch slapped her.
Maybe he did it to block the way between them. I doubt he would let a whole tree drop on her.
Hold on,
'Cause he said that would kill them.
That notified Senki. I don't like the
Oh,
soundtrack.
maybe he thinks it's
Yeah, I don't like the
Tide.
soundtrack.
No, it's not Tide. Yes. Damn, he did let the whole tree drop on her. But I'd protect you too.
Go on, Senki, mate, pick up that bloody... Arms cool, you can do it, you can.
No second, you hold out till evening, you know. Damn, he actually let someone else make the decision.
I don't know why.
He's still working on it.
Oh, dang. Oh, come on, cool, you in car.
60 kilograms, guy's light. Bloody hell.
This guy is so smart, man.
Archimedes. You might. That is so sick. One pulley. Is that what pulleys were made for? To increase the strength of one man?
I don't know, but this guy is so
Nah.
smart, man.
I'm sure that's exaggerated. Nah, because it's still weight on one side versus weight on the other side. Like, I hope she's not going to start crushing on him.
Probably will.
Kohaku. That's the start, basically. So we've established that. Give it a few episodes. It's going to start blushing.
Hopefully, man.
Two Nations of the Stone World. Episode finished. Next episode, where 2 million years have gone.
This will work. Oh, fiction, but... See, and production methods are described based on reality.
Foraging and making things on your own accord is extremely dangerous and in some cases illegal. Please do not imitate without expertise.
That was interesting.
So, get the recipe for gunpowder in it. But yeah, man. No, you know what? That basically reminded me of why we watched this anime, because it's literally our brain
yeah.
fart every single episode. Like, you have to keep up. Because they're just throwing knowledge at you left, right, and centre. So that's what I actually like about this anime, is like, it's so based on the real world. Even though it's not, like, in the real world, we don't turn to stone, but it's so
like
based
the
on,
lessons.
yeah, like, what they actually teach you. Like, shit, if they taught me this shit in GCSEs or A-levels, would have passed that. Would have smashed it. Smashed it out of the park.
What happened during this episode?
So obviously
We met the
Taiju
little
So
character.
Taiju and Senku split their ways.
That was like a B-Tech killer one god moment at the end of One X Hunter, where they both split their ways. Kiryu and Aluka and go on.
Yeah.
But how long? I don't know. How long do you think a break with them two will be? Episodes wise.
I don't think it'll be too long. They're not going to keep it that long. Because like, at the end of the day,
Do you think? Do you think
Ta-
you'll even believe it?
Who?
Tsukasa will even believe the plan? I don't think he will, because he's been shown to be smart, proper smart.
he'll have his doubts in it. He'll have his doubts. But I think he'll go with it for a bit, and then slowly Taiju will give it away.
No, but
Without
I
realising
think,
it.
yeah, but I think he'll actually be watching them properly, innit?
Yeah, he'll observe for the first bit. Nah, but I reckon, yeah, Taiju and Senku are going to have them smash that. Tsukasa's going to observe them for the first few episodes or for the first however much time. And then he's going to be like, you know what? Maybe they are alone in it. But then he will judge them based on their previous behaviors, like, oh, they wouldn't have done this if Senku wasn't alive. They wouldn't have done that if Senku wasn't alive. If
Yeah, all of
Senku,
that bullshit will start
yeah,
happening.
if Senku had died, then they would never have come back to him because they would have been too loyal to Senku. So they probably use that kind of stuff against Tsukasa. Will probably think of all that kind of stuff when making his decision. So to be honest, I don't
No,
really know where he's
I have
going
a
to go
feeling
with
the
it.
girl will give it away. Don't know why. The girl with her.
Oh no, the girl seems smart. Not smart as in clever, but smart as in just she can hold it. She can hold it. You know what I mean?
Because she was the reason as to why Senku apparently died to him, innit? Because remember, he took the hit for her.
Yeah.
So I don't know. A new character as well.
She's gonna be yet very useful.
She's gonna be so useful.
She's gonna be so useful.
I think she's gonna go back to wherever she came from, like the place that she like, or like who.
Yeah, she's gonna
No,
introduce.
she's
She's
gonna
gonna introduce Senku to the guy in the opening. Because if you didn't notice,
Rival.
they're all rocking the same kind of clothing in that, innit? They all got that similar look going on.
If it's like them in alternate dimensions and that, and they all gone into one. And that's Senku's other self or some shit.
What? Ultimate dimension. Senku would look like Senku though, no? He would.
Really?
Yeah, in alternate dimensions, like. No, but then again, I'm thinking of like Flash and stuff like that, where they change like universes or change dimensions or something. No, that's
No, I think
universes.
this guy. No, it'll be
Universes.
funny. It'll be funny to be like if he came from like other place and they're like exactly, so they're probably gonna be exactly the same as in like character wise and personality wise and shit. Or do you think it'll be different? No, but I don't think we should be talking about him because he's not even in an episode.
Yeah.
He's in the opening.
Yeah, true.
So, but the little girl, she was actually strong.
From the girl, but you know what Tsukasa said, didn't it? He was saying that that's probably the offspring of people. I reckon, like, I don't really remember what he said because it just went past while I was talking or something. But it was like,
But then who made her?
no, obviously the parents, in it. But what I'm saying is that they must have been petrified at a very young age, so that when they were born, or no, sorry, when they were depetrified, they literally just came out into this natural environment, and they haven't been taught anything from school or anything because they haven't been yet.
So you think they've been here for a long time?
Yeah. Where else do you get that sort of skill from? You have to have been there in a long time. They have to have been fighting nature for ages. She can fight at such a young age, is what he said.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll, like, I don't know, maybe, I thought that it was some shit like she's not, wait, did they say that she was from nature and stuff? They didn't, innit?
No, but you look, but she was calling the mountains, calling the volcanoes some dark smoke. I don't even remember what she was saying, but she wasn't sick calling it what it's actually called scientifically, which is a volcano. She was saying something else, and she said the black powder for the gunpowder. So she hasn't been taught these things, which means they don't
I
have
think
any
they were
like
like,
school knowledge.
they might have been like cavemen or shit. Some shit like that back in the days.
Really?
And then, I don't think
But
they were born about 10, 15 years ago, whatever.
no, but hold on.
And
But
lived throughout the whole of this nature and shit. I don't think that's what it
no,
is.
I didn't say they lived through all of this nature stuff. I
Then
said
what did you say?
I said when the petrification happened, they were of a really young age, and then they depetrified maybe about 10 years ago or something, and have been living in this nature world where there's like no teaching, no anything. They had to fight for themselves and all that kind of stuff until now.
Oh.
mean, I think that makes sense. So I think that's what happened. And that's only because Sukasa brought up that little scene of a mother holding her baby, and the baby was blonde. So obviously, it's a theory that that girl
Mother holding
was
a
a
baby?
baby. Yeah, did you not see the scene? It was when he was fighting her, and he was like, she has no knowledge of blah blah blah. She hasn't been taught anything about
I didn't
science.
see that scene.
I don't know. You were looking. It literally came up for a good few seconds. But yeah, it was just saying like he literally said it like, oh, they have no. That's why I have no reason to kill them. They don't have any knowledge in science. I can rule these people.
Wow,
Mm.
I didn't see that.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm actually quite excited now for like episode 7 because every episode is bringing like something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like a new lesson in every episode as well. And I want to know like because obviously in the ending of that episode 6, like the girl was getting taken out and she got freed. So obviously now there's going to be progression with that part of the story. Probably see Taiju going up to Tsukasa with the girl. What's her name? Did they not say it in anime today?
What girl?
The girl with Taiju.
They've said it quite a few times, just we haven't seen it, so I can't remember the name.
Right now she's not very significant. Um,
No,
But yeah.
she's significant, it's just that we can't remember her name, that's it. But I'm trying to think what happened this episode, because there was more stuff that happened.
not really. That first scene where Senku was talking about
Yeah, the first 9 minutes was just flashback, you know?
Senku trying to find out how to depetrify